Hello Libra, welcome to Moon Dancer Tarot. This is your new moon reading. This new moon is taking place in July. If you're in the eastern part of the United States, it is on Friday, July 9th in the evening hours. And the new moon is taking place in Cancer. So let's see what this new moon is going to be bringing in for you, Libra. New moon in Cancer, what is it bringing in for Libra? What is the energy around Libra with this new moon? Messages that Libra needs to hear, information Libra needs to understand. New moon in Cancer for Libra, please. Keep in mind, Libra, these are general readings. They are not going to resonate for everybody. If you don't feel as if you are resonating with the message for your sun sign, remember to check your other placements. Ooh, making a mess. All right, new moon in Cancer for Libra, please. New moon in Cancer for Libra. Thank you to everyone that has liked, shared, and subscribed. I really, really appreciate it. So I just wanted to reiterate again how grateful I really am. All right, Libra, let's see what this new moon in Cancer is bringing in for you, please. New moon in Libra. New moon in Cancer for Libra. Card for Libra, please. You know, the Judgment card has been coming up quite a bit with a lot of the readings today. There seems to be a sort of reckoning energy in the air overall. Thinking that things in your past that you experienced before may not have really been fair to you. You may have even been taken advantage of at some point. And right now is about kind of reviewing your options, looking at the fact that maybe in the past you only saw one potential option or one potential path. This could be a relationship, another individual. It could be a job maybe that you felt tied to, just whatever the situation may be. There was something in the past that you felt tethered to for whatever reason. You didn't really feel like you had other options, or you weren't interested in even realizing those options. But things were not really fair to you. There was definitely someone being taken advantage of in some way, or exploited, or just not pulling their fair share. There was more falling on the shoulders of one person versus an even kind of split. And the energy coming in with the new moon is about rectifying that. It's time for you to turn over a new leaf, to start the next chapter of your life, to realize, that there are other options, other choices for you than what you accepted in the past. Maybe you can't see everything right now. Maybe you can't see all the options that you really have. You're not in a position at this time to really read the room properly, so to speak. Maybe they haven't all been revealed to you yet. Doesn't mean they're not there. You just haven't been in a position to really see them yet. One more card for Libra, please. Yeah, there's someone who wants to come in. There's something. For those of you who had some sort of relationship in the past that wasn't really very fair to you in some way, that you felt tethered to, that you maybe are getting out of or have recently gotten out of, things are turning in your favor. You're rectifying that situation. You're finally starting to see that there are more options out there for you, and this new moon is going to be revealing these things to you, helping you start the next page, helping you, to start the next phase of your life. And it may be a new person coming in, one of those options kind of being brought to fruition in a relationship. For those of you that it wasn't a person, it's still something new coming in that is taking you in a new direction, that is going to be much more emotionally fulfilling. This is a night, so there sometimes can be that little bit of starting and stopping energy that sometimes the nights do have. But in this particular situation, I see it more of you just being willing to be swept away in something. You know, you're ready to kind of fix whatever the situation was in the past and go about it in a different way. You know, that you are going to be kind of letting someone come in and sweep you off your feet. Or if it's not a person, if it is just a new opportunity, a new situation, or new energy that's going to be coming into your life, you're ready for that to sweep you away too. It's going to be moving towards you, and you know, you're really ready for something better than what you had before. Pull one more card. Yeah. You're ready for a change, Libra. You're ready to move past whatever in the past you thought you couldn't move past. You're ready now. Let's clarify that. Judgment card for Libra, please. Why is the Judgment card here for Libra? One more clarification card, please. Why is the Judgment card here for Libra? So two things come to mind here with this card. Let me pull this out for you. Okay, so Judgment is very much about what went wrong in the past and that now we're rectifying that situation. And number one, there is a sense that you're going to be getting some sort of information. Potentially it's going to come in on the heels of this new moon, and it's going to facilitate all of this change that's going to be happening. This new phase that you're going to be beginning, it's going to be sparked because of this information that's going to be coming in that does pertain to the situation from the past where things were not fair. The other thing that you need to know about this past situation, it's almost like an evolution, because with the Lady of the Wands, there's a certain youthfulness to that energy. When this card comes up, yes, it's often a message, but it also is an indication of immaturity sometimes, at least for me when I do readings. It can often come up to kind of let me know that there's an immature energy. And it's very interesting that it came out with the Emperor, which is very much about, you know, rules and boundaries and that kind of thing. But the Emperor is someone who is very mature. You know, there's a serious energy to Emperor. So I kind of feel like, because this is the Judgment card, not only is someone new coming in or some new energy coming in, one of these options is really going to move you into this next phase of your life, but it's also signifying your growth, that in the past maybe you accepted something a little more immature and now you're ready for something a little more serious. You know, there's a maturity to you that you now are going to be expecting from the situations and from the people in your life. And you definitely did not make that demand prior to this new moon. Let's clarify let me move this over. All right, let's clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Why is the seven? Oh, Six of Cups. So you have not been seeing these options because you've been stuck in the past. There is definitely a very strong pull that someone or something from your past has had on you. And it really has kept you there to the point where there's so much you haven't seen, Libra, and there's so many options and choices that you just didn't realize you had before. Clarify the moon, please. Why are so many things hidden from Libra? Why was there so many things Libra was in the dark about? Swords. One more card, please, for that clarification. King of Swords, King of Wands. Okay, so I feel very much that this is letting me know that for many of you, there was a specific individual that was kind of the reason you weren't seeing things. So it doesn't necessarily mean they were 100% manipulating you and purposely keeping things from you, like you got job offers or something that they were hiding. That's not what I'm saying. But their presence in your life really kept you from seeing everything you needed to see. This person would be someone who is pretty controlling, who kind of commands attention, at least from you, but it may be someone who comes off a little bit charming, has a way of commanding the room, and they definitely are not that emotional. They come off cool-headed, very cerebral. They might even be a little bit analytical. That's the type of person this is, and this is the energy that was sort of blocking you from seeing all the things that you should be seeing and all the things you're finally going to be opening up your eyes and seeing with this new moon energy. For others, where it is not a person, which I really do feel like this message is for some very specific Libras out there about this person. So for the rest of you, where it's not this person from the past. In the past, I think you haven't had enough of an emotional connection to things. And that is also part of why so much was hidden to you. So maybe it was a protective mechanism. You know, you were in a situation where things were not fair to you and there was a lot of immaturity. And so maybe to cope with that, you just kept your emotions in check and you decided to be much more in your head, just kind of be logical about the way your life was going, about the way your relationships were going, about what you wanted from life, what you expected, what you were willing to put up with. You weren't really having an emotional connection very often. And that was why it made it easy for you to kind of not see everything that you should be seeing. The King of Wands is really making me feel, though, that there's a heavy amount of control. Like I can't, it just keeps like repeating in my head over and over and over again. So they really want me to make sure that the person out there who was being controlled in their previous relationship or controlled by like a job or something before, prior to this new moon, whatever this controlling situation was, it really was limiting you. It really was preventing you from seeing everything that you should have seen. Again, though, with the Judgment card, we're rectifying that. Now the new moon is here. This energy is coming in. You're a different person. You're much more mature. You're ready to demand better things for yourself. And, you're not going to accept that anymore. I think you're finally opening up your eyes, Libra, and seeing what you're worth. Seeing your value. Let's clarify this World card, please. Yep. So the World card is about starting a new phase or like the next chapter of your life. And you're literally going from this stagnant, stuck energy to wish fulfillment and dreams coming true. So you see how this guy's kind of like tethered? He's kind of tied to this branch. I don't know if you can see that, but it's the same feeling that I keep getting, that something's been holding you down and holding you back. And that's where you were. That's where you were. You were in this state of being stuck and stagnant, and it had everything to do with the energy that you were accepting back then. And now, change is coming. Your eyes have been opened, and you're ready to kind of go after what you really want. And it's not this. Definitely not that. Let's just pull a couple more cards real quick before I end the reading, just to make sure there's nothing I may have missed. Something the universe really wants to make sure you hear, Libra. Anything else to let Libra know about this new moon? Couple more cards, please. All right, Libra. I am taking this as a very, very, very literal interpretation. I feel like the energy's kind of hitting me over the head here. Like, okay, let's say it one more time to make sure you understand. The way to your happiness is to let go of this energy, this person for so many of you, this King of Swords energy, this person that kind of was controlling and emotionless and was blocking so many things from you, this person that you're moving on from. And now that you've opened up your eyes, you know that by letting them go, letting this energy go, letting the situation go, maybe it was a job, like I said, if it wasn't a person, whatever it was, by letting it go, that's the path. Everything's going to be lit up for you. You're going to see what you need to see. Everything's going to be illuminated, and better things are in store for you. So I hope that helps, Libra. If you were unsure about decisions that you've made, I do think you're going to have a little more certainty on the heels of this new moon. I wish you many, many wondrous and amazing things in the coming days. And again, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I can't thank you enough. I will talk to you soon, Libra.